Dabble in. To take part in something casually. She likes to dabble in painting during weekends. Dash off. To write or finish something quickly. He dashed off an email before leaving the office. Die away. To fade or disappear gradually. The sound of the train died away in the distance. Die down. To become less intense. The storm finally died down after several hours. Die out. To become extinct. Some species of animals are dying out due to deforestation. Dig in. To start eating eagerly. As soon as the food arrived, everyone dug in. Dig out. To find something by searching. I dug out my old photo album from the attic. Dig up. To discover or find something hidden. The journalists dug up some old scandals from his past. Dip into. To read parts of something. I like to dip into different books on my shelf. Do away with. To get rid of. The company is doing away with outdated policies. Do over. To do something again. You need to do over the project, it's not correct. Do up. To fasten something. She did up her coat before stepping outside. Dole out. To give or distribute in small amounts. The teacher doled out the worksheets to the students. Double back. To return in the direction you came from. We had to double back when we realized we left something behind. Double down. To become more determined about a position or action. He doubled down on his decision to expand the business despite the risks. Double up. To share space. During the trip, we had to double up in the hotel rooms due to the lack of space. Drag on. To continue for too long. The meeting dragged on for hours without any resolution. Drag out. To make something last longer than necessary. She dragged out the conversation to avoid going home. Draw back. To retreat or withdraw. He drew back in fear when he saw the snake. Draw in. To involve someone in something. The discussion quickly drew in everyone at the table. Draw on. To use something as a source. She drew on her experience in marketing to make her point. Draw out. To encourage someone to talk. The interviewer was able to draw out the shy candidate. Draw up. To prepare something official. The lawyer is drawing up the contract right now. Dream up. To invent or imagine something. They dreamed up a fantastic idea for the new campaign. Drift apart. To become less close over time. Over the years, they drifted apart as their interests changed. Drift off. To fall asleep gradually. I started to drift off while watching the movie. Drink in. To fully experience or absorb. She stood on the balcony, drinking in the beautiful view. Drive away. To cause to leave. The aggressive salesperson drove away potential customers. Drive off. To leave in a vehicle. After the meeting, he drove off without saying goodbye. Drive out. To force someone to leave. The harsh conditions drove out many workers from the area. Drop by. To visit briefly. I'll drop by your office later to discuss the project. Drop in. To visit informally or unexpectedly. She dropped in for a quick chat while passing by. Drop off. To fall asleep or deliver something/someone. Can you drop me off at the airport tomorrow? Drop out. To leave school or a course without finishing. He dropped out of college to pursue his business. Drum up. To generate support or interest. The marketing team drummed up a lot of interest in the new product. Dry off. To become dry or make something dry. He dried off after getting caught in the rain. Dry out. To lose moisture. The wet clothes dried out in the sun. Dry up. To stop being available or cease flowing. The river dried up during the drought. Duck out. To leave quickly or quietly to avoid something. He ducked out of the meeting early to avoid difficult questions. Dwell on. To think or talk about something for too long. Don't dwell on your mistakes, just learn from them.